Alright, welcome. This is the start of episode 8, and we are going to start out by working on these bosses here on level 7 that we found but didn't fight last time. So here's the current situation. We have 3 bosses that are within our kind of range of things that we could possibly fight. Or no, actually it's just 2, isn't it? Down here, right in the corner, down in the southeast corner that you can see here, we have a level 27 boss, and way up in the north end of the level, we have another level 27 boss. But however, if you look at that one that's just northeast of the relay point in the center of the level, that one's level 31. And our characters aren't level 31 yet in general, so we're not ready for that boss. Plus, if I remember correctly, that's where we found Meiling, and Meiling said there were 4 roots that we had to take out, and we have not taken out 4 roots yet. So, we're going to start out, we're going to take on these level 27 bosses, and then we're going to visit level 8 and see what's up there. Because if we can find the rest of those roots, we might be able to bring that boss's level down to something more, well, defeatable. So, to start, we'll start here with this level 27 boss, and goodness knows what it is. Maybe it's Alice. See, this was a good guess because I remember that this boss appeared after we had viewed Alice's dolls a few times on this floor. So, let's see what happens. So we can see from that there's not a whole lot of to be done except attack. There's not a whole lot to be gained by knocking out the dolls. So we're going to return to Gensokyo, and we're going to adjust the party a little bit, because we're going to need to take out Alice as quickly as possible without worrying too much about the dolls. We're just going to have to basically weather that. So I'm going to set that up, and we'll cut back to when I'm ready for the fight in a few minutes. Well, I have tried that Alice fight several times, and I have had very, very bad luck with it. It is extremely difficult. So I thought, just for the heck of it, let's see what this boss is up here, and maybe it'll be a little bit easier. So... Okay, first try, just barely. That one was, as you can see, it had very good magic defense, and it was very resistant to terror. So my strategy of pulling Parsi out and having terror attacks rain down on it and then using Parsi did not work. But fortunately we managed to hold out until the end, and we got this one. So we're going to take this. With this, we've got 4 of the 5 Philosopher Stone bits. So, there's only one more for us to worry about. Right. So, I'm thinking that what we should do next is, see about going up to the next level. We're going to leave the dungeon. Fine. We're going to level back up. I'm going to go up to the next level. We're going to leave that Alice fight for a little bit later, so that we can maybe get some more, maybe prepare better for it. And maybe we can get Meiling on our side, because it seemed like characters with high fire resistance would be useful against Alice, and so we're going to see if we can set that up. So, I'm going to level people back up. We're going to head up to level 8. We're going to look around a bit. We're going to see if we can't do anything to make that level 31 boss a little easier for us to take on. You know what? While we're here, I had a thought. I'm thinking let's do some subclasses. Number 1. We're using Komachi in the front lines almost all the time, right? So, why don't we put her as a guardian? We can always remove it out from her later, but this seems like a reasonable thing to do, right? And then, I can subclass... Where is she? Kasen. I mean, is there anything more appropriate than choosing Monk for Kasen? Obviously, we're going to put Kasen as a Monk. So, we're going to subclass these two. And what we're going to do now is we're just going to go check their new skills. We actually have some skill points. And here's the... Yeah, so Guardian Master you automatically get. We've got some good stuff over here. Sounds good to me, right? Then we'll bring Kasen here. She's got 8 skill points too. Well, let's see. Gee, a wind subclass spell that targets a single enemy? That might be very useful against Alice. We'll give her 1 level in that. And then what can we do over here that would be useful? We could give her Guts. Or we could do something else. Yeah, let's put a level of Guts there. Alright. So, now we've got these 2 characters subclassed. I haven't changed my plan. We're still going to check out level 8 first. But I figured it'd be fun just to throw some subclasses on earlier rather than later, so we can reap the benefits of that growth now. Anyway, with that said, I'm going to cut out here. We're going to come back right by the stairs to level 8, and I'll see you then. Alright, here we are at the stairs leading up to level 8, so let's check this out. Why not? The Evergreen Tropics filled with Illuding shadows? Illuding? I'm not sure that's a word, but there's a relay point. Let's check this level out for a little bit, and we'll see if we can get any useful stuff that might get us Meiling, who I think would be a good asset in fighting Alice. And maybe we'll get some treasure that will include some fire defense items that we can use against Alice as well. Looks like we have some new enemies here. Let's see. Mysterious butterflies, easily taken out with wind attacks. We've got a large tree dryad that's weak against dark. And you know what? I don't think I've ever actually used this skill, so let's do it. Why not? It did nothing. Really, guys? Okay, that doesn't count. Whoa, that's a lot of damage. hold on. Ooh, that Kedama's not going down with Rumia's abilities. We'll pop in Aya. Almost. Ooh, Komachi went down. So nothing too special here, but we'll keep exploring here, and it looks like there's a red exclamation point and an FOE nearby. See that? Toward the south. We've got an FOE. We haven't triggered him yet. There we go. Okay, that direction kind of cuts off. So, what I've explored so far, this level actually looks like it might be like a tunnel puzzle. Yeah, look at that. One-way tunnels all over the place. So this is gonna be, this is gonna take some time, I think. Anyway, I'm gonna keep exploring, and I'll come back as soon as I find something interesting. Or I guess... No, that's not. Probably we're gonna need to go through all of these tunnels in detail just so I can explain what's going on, huh? So, just looking real quick, that first one that we went through is just a little bit south from the staircase. And we're still looking. Yeah, multiple flower divers is crazy. Holy cow, those things are tough. But we get an achievement, including some cash. Let's see what we did. Achievements. Gather data on 60 enemies in the bestiary. I really hated caterpillar pictures in insect books. Was it just me? No, it was not just you, voiceless person who wrote these. I always found them to be a little bit irritated, or a little bit, There's that children's book that has the very hungry caterpillar. I never liked that. Alright, let's check this thing out real quick. Where are you? Flower diver. Cold and fire are what we want for that. Alright, I'm gonna fiddle with the party a little bit, and we're gonna keep exploring level 8. And I'll be right back as soon as we find something interesting. Okay, I am back in the dungeon, and I headed north instead of heading south, and we've got our first treasure chest on level 8. Sub-equipment spellbook, High Hurricane. I believe that... What does that do? I believe that's wind resistance, isn't it? Yeah, wind 50. Okay, interesting. Not what we're looking for to fight Alice, but not a bad item in general. So this is kind of cool. We are just a little bit south of the stairs, and there are 3 tunnels here. My bet is that this one goes over to where we've already been, so I don't want to use that. But how about this one? This one gets us to a red exclamation point, so let's check it out. You have to ask how exactly Sanae didn't recognize Suiko, because, number one, Suiko has probably the most recognizable silhouette of any character in Touhou, with the googly-eyed hat. Oh, however that worked, I guess it worked. Well, no new character, but they're setting up that we're probably gonna get Sanae on our team sooner rather than later. Well, we'll keep exploring and we'll see if we find anything interesting. Wow, that was really interesting. Did you see how rapidly those guys hit us? That was crazy. Also, it's looking like we're gonna get smacked down by this FOE, so... Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Oh, we escaped it. That's amazing. Or not, it's a dead end. They're really playing with us there. That's crazy. Ooh, a treasure chest. What do we got here? A Stone of Awakening. Oh, wow, a third one. Okay, cool. Looks like we might have some other good stuff over here. We've got 2 tunnels. Oh, goodness. 3. We have 3 tunnels to look into. I guess let's check this one, because it looks like it leads to a treasure chest. It does not. It leads to... certain death. Oh, it does lead to a treasure chest. Oh, they gave us a Lambda driver. That's one of the harder items to produce. It's stuck there. That means that our quest ends here, doesn't it? Oh goodness. Oh no. We might die here anyway. Yeah, we're screwed. Maybe? Even if we're not screwed, we're gonna lose all of our TP. This is ridiculous. And she's not gonna survive this. Yeah, she's out. Oh my goodness. So I headed north, because I'm trying to stay away from that FOE, right? And, There's a tunnel here. All these one-way tunnels are going to give me vertigo or something. Let's see. It looks like it might lead to a treasure chest. It does not. But there's a red exclamation point nearby. Just barely missed it, huh? Of course. No, wait. Come on. No. Okay, so heading south after that tunnel, we found another tunnel. We also found something that might be another red exclamation point, but probably not. Oh, no, it gets us there. Sweet. Alright, we took out another Ivy thing from for Meiling, so this is a really good sign. Oh, holy cow, look at this. We've got 5 bushes, I don't know what the heck they are, and we've got a level 53 boss. That's gotta be another story boss, right? I hope, right? Oh, I don't know. Okay, we've got another tunnel here. And it looks like it might lead to a set of stairs going up? What? No, that's impossible. Yeah, of course. Oops. Shoot. That one popped us over here. Oh man, this is gonna get really confusing. And you can't use the map because there's so... Well, I guess you can. The purple things show up as purple things. I hooked back down and under. You can see that the first thing leads you just to an area that's perfectly connected to the thing that led us here, but this should lead us over here instead. And this time, maybe we can avoid this stupid... No, we can't. No, of course we can't. Alright, we're gonna get killed by an FOE, probably. Let me, let's do a rest and see what happens. Maybe it's something we can take on. Oh. Negative. That is a negative. It doesn't like dark. Weak against physical, but holy cow, look at that damage output. And that shunts us back to town. Jeez. This is a tunnel that is right next to the staircase. You can even see it on the screen. This takes us over here, which then brings us over here. And this just connects over here, which doesn't really do anything for us. However, we can head over here. This pops us here. Head over here. That one doesn't take us anywhere new, for sure. And we're back at that FOE again. Okay, we've never used this spell and had it be effective now, but this might be effective. Oh, it is. Okay, it's not bad. So I tried hooking over to the far west instead. Try to stay away from that FOE. So it's looking like this far west area is leading us to, well, one tunnel. And that tunnel leads us to more tunnels. Actually, where does this one go? Oh, this one just kicks us back out. Okay, fine. This one kicks us somewhere that we've already been, either to the north or to the east. But this one heads somewhere new. And so you can see this got us. We're now to the west of where that FOE is lurking, and hopefully we'll avoid it, but find something else useful. So this path that we took, it's pushing us further and further south. It looks like we're gonna end up... What? How? Look at that. How are we gonna get to that treasure chest? And then this is all just dead end or not? I'm gonna keep exploring, but this is ridiculous. We've gotta head further north maybe, and we've gotta stay away from that FOE. This level's huge. Okay, we do have a treasure chest down here. We get a treasure chest key, that's nice. And then this just kind of dies out as a path. Over here, though, it's gotta lead to this treasure chest, doesn't it? No, I guess not. But it does lead to a relay point. How about that? Oh, that's really weird. Oh, this is kind of cool. We bumped into a bush. I don't know why it's here. Okay, so it's blocking us from a level 29 boss. But it looks like we can hook north over here. Or not. It's just a dead end. And so is that. Okay, well, time to keep exploring, and I'll see if I find anything useful. Okay, we are, after stopping at that bush all the way in the far south, we've hooked back north and a little bit east, and we've got a treasure chest over here. Inside we've got a kukri. Okay, so I hooked back west, and this looks like it might be the path to this treasure. It totally is. Alright. We've got a couple of ephemeral baubles, and we're way off in the west side of the level. Alright, well, I'm going to keep exploring, because I think we have one more route to take out before we can help Meiling, so we gotta find that, and it's gotta be on this level. Hopefully it's accessible. This is interesting. I went north, and I took that tunnel up north of the stairs coming up, and this leads to a tunnel that goes somewhere new, a little bit, I guess. It looks like it leads to, what, another tunnel? Yeah, so you take one tunnel to the north, and then you have to take two tunnels back. Not especially helpful. You can see it just looped me back just south of where the stairs are. So that area where the FOE is seems to be kind of off limits, so I'm gonna keep exploring over in the easterly direction, up in the north and east, and well, we'll see if we can find anything else. So, right after going through that tunnel to the north of the stairs, if you duck south and then head east, this is how to get to this treasure chest. Inside we've got money. Okay. Weird. It's not even a lot of money. Like, we had that other treasure chest that gave us 1,000 earlier. Bizarre. So I was trying to clear out this area to this northeast area, and before I went through the tunnel that's over to the north of my current location, and there's a treasure chest here that we can get, so we may as well get it. We got the biggest sword ever, which we already have several of, but they're not bad items. Okay, this is new territory. We haven't taken this path yet, and it looks like it heads to a completely new area. It shouldn't just loop back on us, so we'll see what's over here. Following the path north, we managed to find a treasure chest here, all the way in the far north of the level. Inside we've got chariot boots, a main equipment. That sounds new and uncommon. Let's see what we've got. Chariot boots. It ups the speed base value and knocks the attack and magic base values down. Boots that can be found in a special dungeon. It's common to loiter around on your first time and end up getting wiped by secret bosses. These boots are your reward when you're strong enough to exact revenge. Huh, interesting. I'm not sure who I want to put that onto, though. Because the debuffs are something I'm a little worried about. In any case, we've still got areas to explore over here, so I'm going to keep going. Okay, real quick, there's a tunnel here that leads back to the area, so you can close the loop this way. We basically close the loop. Now what you can see over here is that there's that darn red exclamation point that we still haven't gotten to. And I actually lost someone out of the party, so the question is whether we want to keep pressing on or not. If there's a red exclamation point, maybe it's worth it pressing on just for 1 or 2 battles. I'm gonna see. Let's try it. Come on, get me there. Yes! Alright. Oh, it's Sanae. Excellent. Somehow we convinced her. So the question worth asking is, do we have 3 of those? Check items. I'm pretty sure it's Symbol of Faith. We have 2. But that's a fairly easy thing to accomplish if we just head back to town real quick. Oh no. Ah, heck. Yeah, we'll head back to town. We'll clear out just a little bit more space over here because why not? But we'll head back to town. We'll get one more Symbol of Faith, and then we'll get Sanae to join us. Probably. Heck, it might even have been someone equipped, huh? Hold on. Symbol of Faith. Symbol of Faith. There's one. Yeah, we could have done that, huh? That's a shame. Well, it's easy enough. There's Nidori's workshop. Symbol of Faith is right here. It's Great Tree Sap and Fairy Soul, which we have both of and we can get from regular enemies. So this is not anything special. Let's head back over to Sanae, and we'll get her to join the party. I'll cut to when we actually get to her. Alright, we are back, and we have 3 of the item that Sanae wants. Let's see how this goes, because goodness knows they might turn it into a boss fight. I am thank you? Oh god! No one cares if no one's at the Hakure Shrine. Alright, new party member. That is a good start. However, there's a little bit more exploration I think we can do over here. So I'll finish that, I'll head back to town, and we'll check out Sanae's stats and skills. So we saw that we can close the loop. There was Sanae in this area, but we can also see that there's a tunnel here that we can get onto, so let's check it. Why not? Looks like this gives us access to more of the level, but unfortunately... Oh, wait, treasure chest? Yes. 5 chitin shell. Okay, that's kind of interesting. 5 is a lot. Wow. And another treasure chest. In the same little area, you can see that there's an additional tunnel just barely to the west and south of where we're at right now. This treasure chest is here. It gives us a special item, Magician's Proof, which I have no idea what that is. Hold on, we'll check it out in just a second. I'm gonna kill these things first. Okay, what is that? Special item. Magician's Proof. A book that records the methods to effectively make use of mana. Unlocks the subclass Magician. Mana is something you can now just throw away. Well, let's not throw it away. But this is cool. This gives us another subclass to look at too, actually. Hold on, we're gonna just check this pathway. Oh, this leads out further too. Wait, treasure chest? Maybe. Maybe not. In fact, there is a treasure chest over here. We get a symbol of faith. Thanks. It's like 5 minutes too late. But in addition to that, it looks like this does actually kind of... No, maybe not. Oh, this level is so crazy. But there's a tunnel over here, which we're going to check out. Come on, get us the treasure chest. Get us something good. No? It's not going to do it. Oh, but there's another tunnel over here that leads back. Okay, so we found another tunnel that leads back. It closes the loop between the place where we found Sanae and this area. Okay, fine, whatever. Oh, whoa, 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 what have we got here? Hold on. This is super interesting. We got downstairs. We're gonna check this out real quick. Because if I'm not mistaken... Oh wow, this is a whole fairly large area. With weaker enemies, too. Oh wow, okay, so this is... We lost somebody. We don't want to gain experience without them, so this is cool. This gets us back down to 7th floor, and that level 25 boss that we saw earlier on, but we couldn't get to because of the FOE, or we couldn't get to because there was no path to it. This might actually be a path over there. So I'm going to head back to town. We're going to check out Sanae. In fact, let's just do that right now. Why am I talking about it? Let's check her out. Level characters. Where are you? There she is. All the way at the bottom. Alright. So Sanae has decent hit points. Good MP. She's a magic type. Decent-minded defense. Not great on speed, though. That's okay. We're going to buff her up. And she ends up with, again, decent hit points. Her mind's decent. Her magic is okay. But what's going to happen is, as soon as I do this, her magic's going to get nice and powerful. Okay, that's cool, right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to pop her into the party real quick, just for fun. Wriggle's not doing much. There's Sanae. And we'll check out her skills and spell cards. So, Sanae has defense, magic, and mind boosts. As whatchamacallit, basic default. Then she has 4 spell cards. Knight of Bright Guest Stars. Hits all enemies. Spirit. Magic Attack. Cannot miss. Targets all enemies. Reliable. High damage multiplier. Never misses. 9 levels on that. Woo! We got Moses Miracle. Row on Cold. Magic Attack. Cold spell targets an enemy row. Has a high attack multiplier. But still deals decent damage on tough foes. Yasuka's Divine Wind. Single ally Wind. Restore a lot of HP to a single ally, as well as curing debuffs and, I mean, it looks like most bad stuff, most ailments. Poison, paralysis, terror, heavy, and silence. What doesn't it do? Terror? No, terror's in there. Shock. It doesn't do shock. Maybe something else. Anyway, Miracle Fruit. It's just a solid buff on characters. Alright. What are her skills? Believers of Moria. If there's more than one members of the Moria Shrine in front, user stats will be increased by 8% per level per member. User excluded. So we would need Kanako or Suiko to make use of this. Not so useful right now. Expansion of Consciousness increases her MP recovery rate by 1 per level. It's not bad. Last Wish, if the user gets KO'd, all in front get their stats increased by 33% per level. Up to 66%. That's quite a buff. What else? Moria's Divine Protection. 14% per level chance of restoring 1 TP. Restoring TP at the end of battle to all in front. Occurs even if the user's at the MAC. That's pretty cool. That gets us running longer in the dungeons. We have Power of the Living God. When the user is in front, spirit damage dealt is increased. The effect is applied to all in front. And damage against yokai enemies increases. Yokai Buster. Okay, so good stuff. What do we want to get from her? Probably this. And then... I'm not so sure about that one. We'll grab that. We'll grab that. And then we'll give her a little tiny magic boost. So, that's Sanae. You'll notice that we've got 29 grand money. You may remember that we are saving up to buy this super high quality sake butterfly. So we'll have that soon, and then we can start dumping money into Pachuli's library. But until then, we're gonna save. But let's head back over there and see what we can find down on level 7, hooking back from level 8. Alrighty, we are back here on the 7th floor with most of our TP. Oh, we should put Sanae into battle, why not? Pop her in somewhere and use her a bit and see what she can do. But the enemies down here will be a little easier, probably. And if we're lucky, we'll find some more treasure and other good, like this treasure chest. Inside, we've got a magic iron shield. Very cool. But what I really want is... Yes, over there. You see it? Alright. Level 25. The tough part is going to be getting over here as level 25ers. Yep. Or no. Wait, come on. Really? Treasure chest, though. Ultra fast granite keystone. Not our first one of those. No, that can't be. It can't be. Look at that. This area does not lead to that level 25 guy. It looks like we do need to get there from, get past that FOE somehow. Oh, that's weird. It's like the battle's gonna fight itself. Let's see. Try that one. Whoa, that was awesome! Okay, so that move that Sanae has is really good against enemies that are, like, weak to it. I mean, that's normal, but at the same time, the 4,000 damage is pretty ridiculous. What is... Oh, we got a red exclamation point. Come on, get me there. Dang it. Whoa, what? Really? I'm freaking out a little bit. I just want to get more good stuff in this game. Let's try enemy row cold. Well, that does good damage too. Come on. Yes! Exclamation point, red style. We're way up here. We're up in the far northeast corner of level 7. We had to come here from the stairs on level 8. And what have we got? This root is flailing about like it wants some attention, is what I assume she means. Okay, so that takes the route on level 8, is what we did there. We're almost done exploring this area, as far as I can tell. There might be one more fight or two, so we can show off a little bit more of Sanae's goodness. And get a treasure chest. Big Bang Wave Cannon. Sounds good to me. Let's check out another one of Sanae's capabilities. I think we already used that one, though, but that's fine. Oh, for goodness sakes. All it does is heal. She's got a good magic attack, though. Alright, we're almost done with this area. There we go! Alright, so this takes care of this kind of northeast chunk of level 7. Unfortunately, it did not get us to that level 25 boss, which means we gotta figure something else out. Let's see. We've done that, we've done that. We can heal. 1,000 hit points! That's very good. Ooh. So now we've seen most of what Sanae has to offer, but the cool thing is that we can kind of reset the encounter rate over here. So we can kind of do a little bit of exploring, right? Get the number up to, say, 20-something%. And then we can actually hook back down and hook back up to explore this area without getting nuked by local enemies. It's a strategy that cannot be used very frequently in this game. We've got a treasure chest over here, openable. Inside we've got a lapis lazuli light. We're on the far northeast corner of the level. Level 8, that is. We're back up on level 8, and there's a treasure chest here with a hero's medal. Okay, good stuff. Yeah, we're almost done with the parts of level 8 that we can get to at this point. I'm actually a little surprised. But we did kill that. Yeah, there's that thing down in the south that we can probably do something with now, maybe. Let's head back to base. And what was this over? What was over here? Is it something we can avoid, or is it something we're just basically up on? It's a level 29 boss, and it does block our way. Well, our average level is 28. Well, it's probably going to wipe us, but we can at least check and see what it is safely. So let's give this a look. Why not? Mind control. She's gonna wipe the party. This looks bad. Yeah, wow. She seems vulnerable to, like, physical attacks, but we're not set up to fight her yet. So that is cool. Did you see how that worked? I just barely managed to stay off on his side that way. Now, if I go this way... I can clear this too. Yeah, look at that. I cleared this whole area out. And there's not anything useful here. Now, of course, we're going to get wiped by the FOE, but... we did clear this area out. Huh. Alright, we're here. There's just a little bit more to look at, right? Oh goodness, another fight. No, this one's not so bad. Though, wow, that's a big hit on Komachi. Just gotta make sure there's nothing else over here. Yeah, alright. So we've explored the entirety of level 8 that we can get to. I don't see any tunnels that lead out of places that we've already been. So our next thing to do is going to be to fight some bosses, I guess. Actually, let's leave the dungeon and head back in, but use the floor 7 thing. Has this thing changed level or anything? No, it's still level 31. Alright. Well... there's one... no, well... yeah, there's nothing else crazy going on. There's nothing really else to do. We have to take on Alice. They have to take on this level 31 boss. We don't have any other... well, maybe. Hold on. Let's give this one more shot. Can we avoid this boss? Nope. This is a level 34 giant freaking tree. and it's going to waste us. Looks like it's weak to spirit. But you may remember that it has ridiculous, yeah, that, regeneration. Even that's not doing that much damage, huh? Weak to physical. Yeah, but look at that go. We need to, you know what we need to do is we need to silence it. If we could hit it with silence and poison probably won't work. But silence might. Maybe Mystia. But this is just not viable. Yeah, it's back at full health. And it just killed Yomu. Wow, even that didn't do much damage, huh? Yeah. Just kill her. Thank you. Okay. That's ridiculous, but there it is. Let's see, we got one more thing that we can do. If I remember correctly. If I can get out of here. Minoru goes in the party? Yeah, alright. This is one thing that we did neglect. Over here, right? So here we are on level 5. There's this area where there's that FOE that we... it's another lamprey serpent, right? But we should be able to take this thing out now, I hope. We're gonna try. Ooh, wow. There we go. Alright, we get it up V and a Scarlet Light. And we get access to whatever's over here, which looks like a treasure chest. 2 magic gems. Oh, okay, that's really good. Alright. Oh, and it actually links over here. Alright, that's our way out. Okay, well. It seems like my next goal is to take on Alice. But probably... Did we take out 3 of those vines or 4? It's hard to remember. I'm gonna have to probably check back and figure that out, but it looks like Alice might be our next target. So, we'll cut back when I'm ready to do whatever it is I'm gonna do next. But I need to do some research first. So, yeah. Alright, here we are. So, this is the team that I set up. Taking into account the fact that Alice is weak against wind and cold, and has low physical defense, but probably decent magical defense, I did a fairly, I would say, physical or attack-dependent team. I know that she resists fire and mystic, so I have pulled all the fire characters out, and I have Reimu, whose stuff is spirit, not mystic. Let's see. Then, just to kind of give a taste, I've done a little bit of equipment finagling. I pulled equipment off of everybody who's not in the party, and I got a bunch of pretty good stuff on people here to try to get those fire and physical resistances up as high as absolutely possible. Now, of course, I didn't have quite enough equipment to do that for everybody, but hopefully this will at least give us a little extra staying power in the fight. I also, you'll notice we're down to 23,000 money, so I did spend a few grand on upgrades at Pachuli's library. And with that, I think we're going to try this fight again. So, here we go! You know, I don't think we've actually used this skill of Yomu's, but this is a perfect time to do it. Yeah, slash clearing the 6 senses. Not amazing, but not bad. Alright, we did it! Okay, yes! We have beaten Alice. As you can see, fine-tuning your team can really make a difference. You'll notice that most of those attacks were doing significantly less damage to our characters than before, and we managed to actually survive and keep fighting. So this worked out pretty well. This goes to show how much you can really adjust things. Anyway, let's see what happens next. Awesome, we got Alice. I'm amazed that the creators of this game managed to hold us off this long to getting Alice on the team. Let's check her out. So we'll just pop her in where? There she is. Okay, so she's up here. Alright. And we have some stats to check. There she is. Oh wow, there's some actual spaces here. We're missing a lot of characters. Alright. Alice. Decent HP, decent defense, moderately good mind, pretty good magic. Speed is nothing to be too amazed at. We buff her up to her current max level. That gets her to 31, which means she levels up pretty quickly. Again, she ends up with kind of passable HP. Magic is decent, not great. Defense is meh. Mind is okay. Speed is still pretty low. But if we buff her magic like crazy, we can get that up somewhere where we want it to be. And now we can check out her skills. Alright. HP, Magic, and Mind Boost start. We've got a few different spell cards. We have Artful Sacrifice, single enemy fire magic, so all of her stuff is magic attacks, so we're going to focus on her magic ability. So this is like a magic but attacks defense. Throws an explosive doll at the enemy. This is one of her trademarks. Little Legion, all enemies physical. High accuracy. Moderately high accuracy. Uses magic against death. Magic attack, even more accuracy. Enemy Row, Mystic. Targets enemies row using a doll. Can deal very strong damage against enemies with low mind. And finally, we have Tripwire. All enemies physical, with extremely high accuracy. Launches a magic attack that targets all enemies using dolls. Can inflict paralysis heavy speed debuff. Not bad. Oh, and note, they all go up to level 7, not level 5. That's pretty cool. Alright, as for her special skills, we've got Manipulation of Dolls, ups damage against inorganic enemies. We have Doll Guards. The user avoids attacks by using dolls as decoys. Evade is increased by level times 32. Dun dun! If Mari says at the back, magic increased by level times 15%. Okay, we got Final Blow. Damage dealt is increased by 16% per level against enemies with an ailment. That's pretty good. Rapid Charge. If this user uses Concentrate with too low of MP, it consumes TP to restore extra MP. When the user attacks an enemy, level times 10% of the enemy's defenses will be ignored in damage calculations. We will get 2 levels of that. And we'll get 1 level of Final Blow. And then that little extra bit we'll throw at her magic. So she seems like she could be a really good character to play around with. So that's good. Let's see. So the question is, what do we have to do next? I'll have to spend a little time poking at that and figure it out. But we've definitely made some progress taking out Alice, getting another party member, and yeah, we'll pop back in when I figure out what exactly I'm going to do next. Alright, so, upon looking at what happened after we fought Alice, I figured that the next obvious thing to do is to take on Nagae Iku, level 29 here. I checked her out a little bit, cut all that out, but she seems to be vulnerable to nature, vulnerable to physical attacks, vulnerable to silence. She seems to have high mind, she highly resists wind and spirit, and she attacks with mostly nature, wind, and paralysis. So, I've tried to set up a team that is reasonably good at dealing with this, including equipment, appropriate equipment. She has a very strong lightning attack that she pulls out after she has taken like more than 50% damage or so, and so I'm hoping we can survive that. But, yeah, the one character in here that you might be a little confused about is Alice. The thing about Alice is that her magic attacks attack based on enemy defense. So, for what it's worth, we're going to give this a shot. So that was that lightning attack that I was talking about. It hits hard. And you basically have to hope that you can dodge it. I'm going to keep trying, because I think this team is about the best chance I have of winning at this point. So I'm just going to run through, and I'll cut in the one where I actually win, hopefully, at some point. So, I've fought Iku several times, and the issue I kept having is that she has this buff ability that shows up about halfway through the fight, where she buffs her attack and her speed by 100%. So, with that in mind, I threw Hina into the party. I'm not sure if I'll be able to use her for this, but I'm going to give it a shot, and I'll keep fighting, and hopefully we'll beat this boss at some point, and I'll be able to have that recorded. We got her. All right. Well, that gives us some experience. That gives us some really nice items. And some gems and manuals and all that good stuff. Which we do have to get around to using at some point, huh? Anyway. We are beginning to have a really significant list of skills. No. Alright, new party member. Let's go check her out. Yeah, so this is the team that I ended up using, and we just barely took her down. It was ridiculous. Kasen was really important because she has that ability that reduces both attack and speed. You saw it during the fight. Anyway, let's get her onto the team. Man, we got a bunch of empty slots here. This is weird. Alright. Here we go. So, at level 1, she doesn't really have any outstanding stats, but her magic and her mind are both pretty good. As we bring her up, her speed's a little low, but again, magic and mind are pretty decent. She's definitely a magic type, not an attack type. We buffed her magic up with those bonus points, and that works there. Let's check out her skills and spell cards. Alright. By default, she has HP boost, defense boost, and magic boost. It's an interesting combination. She has 4 spell cards. I like it to her Dragon Palace, single enemy wind, a very powerful defense debuff and weak paralysis. Okay. Light Dragon Sigh, all enemies wind, a powerful death debuff. That's what she was hitting us with before. Maybe. Thundercloud Stickleback, single ally wind, greatly increases an ally's attack and magic, but also inflicts paralysis. So you would need to use it on people that have the ability to deal with paralysis. Then she's got a auxiliary action single ally wind that greatly increases an ally's speed, but drops Deaf in Mind. We saw her use that right near the end of the fight. Okay, so how about her other skills? If she's in front with Tenchi, Hiso Ten Guard. If she's in front with Tenchi, her Deaf in Mind go up quite a bit. User has a 33% per level chance to use a normal attack when hit by magic. I think that's the first time we've seen that skill. That's kind of new. Hagoromo Like Sky. Normal attacks ignore, wow, up to 80% of the enemy's defense and have their damage increased by up to 40%. Yeah. Flexibility. When the user has a Deaf or Mind debuff, it's calculated as a buff. Of course, we're going to take that. Supple Hagoromo. Hagoromo is the thing around her, is the frilly thing that around her, I think. It lowers the chance for allies to be affected by paralysis effect by significant amounts. It reduces durations of paralysis by significant amounts when she's in front. Handling Maiden's Blow. When the user attacks an enemy with a Deaf or Mind debuff, the damage that we calculate as the debuff is double. Wow. Then Lightning Fish. Increases speed base value by level times 4. Wow. It's expensive, but do it. Let's see, what else would be really good? We don't have Tenchi, so it doesn't make sense to put any points into this right now. Paralysis reduction, that seems pretty good. And then we can give her some more magic boost. Alright. So, we're gonna continue exploring level 8. There was that level 50-some enemy in front of the stairs up. We're gonna try to make it as far in that direction as we can. Maybe we'll find that 4th vine, not sure. So, I'll come back as soon as I find something interesting. Oh, I'll level up all the rest of the party too. So that'll take some time. But we'll be back in level 8 in just a second. Alright, here we are at the south end of level 8. We're just gonna kind of scout around a bit. I'll probably just cut and we'll skip to the next interesting thing. Okay, our first interesting thing on this side is a treasure chest. Bam. A mana flower. Okay. I think we have a bunch of those, but it doesn't ever hurt to have more. Here we are. We're kind of continuing our twisty path to the east, and we've got a treasure chest here. There's some cash inside. Okay. Okay, I ended up hooking north, and then around and a little bit south, but we've got a red exclamation point, and I don't know what it is. Let's find out. That is the number 4 Ivy. That means that we should be able to take on that that giant plant that's holding on to Meiling now. So, if I remember correctly, it was level 31. We still have Komachi down at level 30, but once she levels up to level 31, we should be ready to try to take it on. Now that's of course assuming that it hasn't decreased in level now that we've taken out all 4 roots. Anyway, I'm not going to rush to go check that out. I'm going to keep exploring level 8 here. But yeah, I'll pop back in when I find something interesting. Okay, this is interesting. We got a bunch of plants here. Look at this. I wanna... Oh, so... Not that. Wrong button. Sorry. We're up here. We've seen this before. We saw this from the north when we were exploring this area, but... There's a bunch of them. What are they? It's blocking the path. So apparently we were able to melt 2 of the bushes, but this third one isn't letting us go through. So you can see that beyond this is probably that level 53 boss and a red exclamation point. So this is weird, right? Level 53 boss implies that we're either not going to be there anytime soon, or it's going to be a story fight where, you know, we're supposed to lose kind of thing. And then behind it is a red exclamation point, which means that fighting through the 53 doesn't get us a person, but maybe the red exclamation point afterwards does? Question mark. Anyway, there's not much for us to do here now, so I'm going to keep exploring, and we'll see if I find anything else interesting. Whoa, 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 this is interesting. So earlier, I had seen these upstairs near that level 53 boss, and I thought that the path to the stairs was through the level 53 boss, but that is not apparently true. Here we are, kind of smack dab in the center level, we've got the stairs upward. Here we are in the kind of southeastern corner of level 8, and we've found another red exclamation point. This one I'm actually a little bit not sure about. What could it possibly be? You know, having a story mode thing like that show up just makes me want to check the map for any new items, but I don't see anything. Alright, well, we'll keep exploring, and we'll try to clear out most of the rest of this level 8, and then maybe we'll go see what the situation is with Meiling. Once again, we've been led further north. We've got a treasure chest here. Inside is a recovery armband. Okay, good stuff. Okie dokie, we are down here in the south corner. So I used the south relay and I went past where we fought Nagae Iku, and then I went south instead of heading east, and we got a treasure chest here. So, what's inside? A Damascus Dread Shield sub-equipment. Ooh, that sounds new and cool. There it is. Defense, mind, evasion, and physical. Alright, well, we'll keep going and see what we find next. So here we are, far to the southeast in this level, and we actually found a locked treasure chest. I'll have to come back later and do our usual grab and then load save thing, but it is down here, and you can also see that there's a upstairs to our south. I'm not sure whether that's someplace where we need to go or whether we need to come from there from the next level up, but I'm just gonna keep exploring. There's not a whole lot left in this level. Alright, let's figure may as well check out what's in this treasure chest, right? We'll load state after this, so don't worry about it. Let's see what we got. 3 items discovery weekly, 1 training egg, main equipment, 1 violent green rupee, main equipment, 1 glaive of pain, sub equipment, and that's it. So, the other thing I'm wondering about is what's that egg? No? Oh no, it was a... Show me the training egg. Ah, plus experience. Not that amazing. Alright. Well, yeah, we'll head back to the next thing in the episode, and I'll see you there. Smack dab in the middle, far to the south, we've got another treasure chest here. This one's not locked, so inside is some cash. Whatever. Alright, it looks like we've cleared out the entirety of floor 8, as far as we can go. There's still those, whatchamacallits, bushes over in one corner. But I think now is probably a really good time for us to leave the dungeon and check out that thing that's holding Meiling. We might be able to finish that off. So I'm going to go check that out, and we'll pick right back up when I'm there. Alright, let's check this out. I don't know what to expect, honestly. It still says level 31. Now, our average level is 32, so we're going to have to do a whatchamacallit, a level unification. But we'll check this boss out, and we'll see what it is. You know, I was kind of expecting its level to drop when we did the right thing and got all 4 of those vines gone, but I guess we're going to try this out. Well, that escalated quickly. Okay, let's see, wow, actually, you know what? We've got a lot of footage for this episode. So I'm thinking that what we might do is we might call this episode here. I will figure out, what we'll do to fight this thing on, and we'll start the next episode with the fight of this thing. So, with that, I'll say this is the end of episode 8, and we've got a couple new characters, expanded through level 8 for the most part, and thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I'll see y'all later.